Well, it's that time again for Shelf Life Book Reviews Online. As always, I thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Hopefully you'll find them informative, and when you make your book purchases, it will help you deciding which books to buy next. As always, I bring you two great fiction titles that are more than highly recommended. The very first one is Killer View by Roy Johansen. This is published by Grand Central Publishing and retails for $24.99. People will be very aware of Iris Johansen. This is Roy Johansen's mother. And in fact, you'll see her name on the cover, but she didn't write. She's got the foreword to the book. She introduces it, and she basically says she's giving her son, letting him take the reins of power with this book. But the two will be teaming up early in 2023 with another Kendra Michaels book. So they haven't stopped writing together. They didn't have a falling out. He's just doing it solo for now, though he's had a long writing career on his own. He's written screenplays and many other books. So anyways, this book features Jessie Mercado, who is a private investigator. She's an ex-Army vet and bodyguard. Now, she appeared in a previous Kendra Michaels book, and Kendra Michaels makes an appearance here too. So it's they're keeping it all in the family in more than one way. So the book looks at Jessie Mercado, as noted, and a man comes to her, Owen Blake, owner of the Mamertine Consulting financial company. Now, they do finances for people who are incarcerated. They're helping them with their finances once they get out of jail. Now, the partner to Owen Blake, Carl Ferris, has disappeared. And Owen wants Jessie to help locate him. He just seems to have vanished off the face of the earth. And he doesn't suspect at first foul play, but as Jessie investigates, she finds there's a lot of deceit, deception, and double dealing going on. Hey, it's a mystery. What do you expect? So, and also, we do get an appearance in the first of the book, Kendra Michaels has like a little cameo appearances, but toward the back of the book, she is a more prominent figure. So they team well together. Well, Jessie Mercado is a most interesting person. She's assisted by her boyfriend, Jack Bryce, who is a action superstar. Now, she really doesn't like him helping her because he really doesn't know as much private investigating as she does. But he goes along for the ride, and she's concerned about his health because he's not as well. He's an action movie star, and while he can fight people on screen, he's not as versed as fighting the bad guy face to face in real life. So it makes it for a very interesting dynamic. And we learned out why Carl Ferris has disappeared, where he is, and there's a whole list of very interesting characters. One thing you have to say for Roy Johansen, he can create fascinating characters just as his mother, Iris, has always done. So without giving too much away, let's just say there's action, thrills, murders, your typical mystery, but written at a higher level, at a level that you will enjoy and one that you will keep reading. So take a view to a great book. This is a killer book, and but with the name Johansen on it, you wouldn't expect anything less. So definitely this is a book you should add to your collection. And the second book of note is Overnight Guest by Heather Gudenkauf. This is published by Park Row Books and it retails for $21.99. This is a very interesting book. It might be confusing at times because the book goes past to present and you're not really sure how they all fit in. You know they do, and of course they have to fit in or the book wouldn't make sense. But Heather Gudenkauf has written an excellent psychological thriller. It revolves around a woman by the name of Wiley Lark. She is a crime writer, and she's going to an isolated village or farmhouse to write. She has her dog Taz there, and she wants to write her latest book. Now, there's a major snowstorm that comes upon the area. And when she looks out the front, she thinks she sees someone in the snow. And there's a little boy there that's half frozen. So she takes him inside and she helps thaw him off. Now, the boy won't talk. He's totally scared of her. Now, as the book goes back to the year 2000, we find in the region there was a couple, and they were killed, and I'm looking for their name here, William and Lynn Doyle. Sorry, I get so many names, I get confused at times. Now, the daughter, Josie Doyle, is out playing with Becky Allen, and they hear gunshots in their farmhouse. So they see a man come out with a gun, and it's apparent that he might have shot their parents. So Josie and Becky run through the cornfields to get away. Now, Jessie is shot in the arm. She has buckshot in her arm, and she's separated from Becky. Well, Becky is never seen again. And so we wonder how this is all connected to present day with Wiley Lark. Now, I'm not going to give you too much away, or it's going to give away the great secret here. But anyways, let's just say Wiley Lark wonders how this boy got there. So she goes out to investigate, and she finds a car that has run into a sort of snowbank fence, and a woman is out of the car, and she's caught in the fence. She's trapped in the wire fence, and she's all bloodied. Her eye is half swollen shut, and she's in really bad shape. So Wiley rushes back to the farm to get something to cut the woman out of the wire fence. And when she goes back, she's gone. So has she gone somewhere to die? That's the question. So anyways, Wiley goes back to the farmhouse, and it's not long before the woman shows up with an axe in her hand. So she's got an axe to grind, but not really with Wiley. So as we find out, the woman is the mother to the person. I'll say boy, but you'll get a surprise. And we find out they're on the run and who they're on the run from. Now, a man comes to the farmhouse that Wiley knows, and she suspects maybe he was the person who killed the two people back in the year 2000. So she locks the man in the barn, and then someone else shows up with murderous intent. So let's just say it's just one exhaustive, exciting mystery thriller ride. And soon all the pieces of the puzzle do fit together, so you know how past and present intersect and how they go together. So anyways, The Overnight Guest is definitely a guest book that you should add to your literary collection, and because it is a thriller. So those are the two books. Killer View and Overnight Guest are definitely two books you cannot go wrong with two great writers and two great suspense stories. So anyways, please let me know if you like the books. If you do buy them, please let me know about my other video reviews if you like them as well too. So until we meet again, and we will, stay safe, stay sane, stay social distancing, and do stay in touch. Thanks again for watching, and bye for now.